What's up, everybody? This is the Book of X, and I am back with a video to discuss one of the new additions to the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate tier, and that is the Ubisoft Classics. And I'm here to explain to you what Ubisoft Classics is, and for those who are aware of Ubisoft Plus, how Ubisoft Classics differentiates itself from Ubisoft Plus. Now, I did a video yesterday in regards to Fortnite Crew and its addition to Xbox Game Pass. That was one of the new perks. This is the second perk that is coming alongside it. The difference with Ubisoft Classics is Ubisoft Classics is available effective immediately, which we'll get into now. So what is Ubisoft Classics? So as it currently stands, this is a service is already offered independently at the value of sort of $8 a month, and this is now being folded into Game Pass Ultimate. What it does is it gives you a curated list of older titles, popular titles that come from Ubisoft. We're talking the likes of Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, the Ezio trilogy, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, Rainbow Six Extraction, Ghost Recon, sort of Breakpoint. The list goes on. And what we had drop on the Xbox side, at least, is there was 45 titles that dropped on the Xbox side, 90 titles dropping in total between Xbox and PC. And this is the curated library then of older games. This doesn't include day one titles, though this doesn't prevent day one titles coming further down the line. I'm talking the likes of sort of Assassin's Creed Shadows dropping into the service at some point. Like looking at some of the more recent games that are part of this library. Prince of Persia Lost Crown I touched on there, but alongside that you've got Skull and Bones, which also launched last year. So it's fair to assume that going forward that Ubisoft titles will appear in this service maybe a year or so after they have launched. So we potentially will see Star Wars Outlaws drop later this year as part of the Ubisoft Plus tier, and that's great news for Game Pass subscribers, as that means those games, much like EA already does, are guaranteed for the service. So you as a Game Pass subscriber going forward know that if you are part of Game Pass Ultimate, you can guarantee within 1 to 2 years you will receive all of EA's major titles. You will receive all of Ubisoft's major titles, and this is in addition to the day one drops of all Xbox's titles and the promise of 75 day one titles coming to Xbox Game Pass, in addition to all then third-party deals for pre-existing games such as like Hogwarts Legacy that just dropped, or the entire back catalogue of Xbox. So the value there is excellent, and you on top of this then you get 20% discount on any games if you decide to purchase them for Ubisoft, much like you get with the current Game Pass deal. But how does this one differentiate from Ubisoft Plus? Now, Ubisoft Plus is a much more expensive service. So Ubisoft Plus comes in at $18 a month, and that gives you access to all of Ubisoft's library catalog of games, but not just the regular versions of the games. This is the premium editions of the games that comes with all of the DLC that comes with it, or any bonus content that requires you to purchase a premium or an expansion pass version. It also gives you discounts on DLCs, not just the games, but you get a 20% discount on the games if you decide to purchase, but also a 20% discount on the DLCs. In addition, you get monthly in-game rewards, and you get discounts on virtual currency associated with Ubisoft games. So this service is a lot more for the hardcore of the Ubisoft fan base, the people who want to live and breathe anything that comes out of Ubisoft and play all the expansions when they come out. Now, this one, of course, is not included in Game Pass Ultimate, and to my knowledge there is no subsidizing of this, that if you own Game Pass Ultimate you do not get a discounted price on Ubisoft Premium Plus Premium. So there's an argument to be made that if you are a fan of Ubisoft games but you're not necessarily interested in going straight out the gate with a lot of their titles, something like Game Pass Ultimate is better off for you, because you get the wider library, and then you can just experience the Ubisoft titles as and when they show up in in the library. Let's be honest, none of us are short of games to play at the moment. There is such a huge cadence of releases going on that it's very hard to keep up. So yes, with that noted, guys, what's your thoughts on Ubisoft Classics dropping into the library? Is this something that excites you? Are you someone like myself who actually has played majority of these titles? There's only maybe 2 or 3 at the moment that you want to play, but in my case, I'm actually looking forward to. I still haven't played Star Wars Outlaws yet, and I haven't purchased yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing that drop into the service. So yeah, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. But other than that, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the other side.